Hello and welcome to Teacher Rohulah's channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about multiplying decimals by 10, 100, and 1000. From the previous lessons, we know that when we multiply whole numbers by 10, 100, and 1000, we just add zeros to the number. For example, if we multiply 15 by 10, we write 15 itself and add 1 0 to it, and the answer we get is 150. The same case is with 100. When we multiply 15 by 100, we write 15 and add 2 zeros. When it comes to the 1000, 15 multiplied by 1000 equals 15,000. When we multiply 15 by 1000, we write 15 and add 3 zeros to it. Now the question is that, is multiplying decimals with 10, 100, and 1000 the same, or there is a difference? Yes, there is a difference. We cannot just add zeros to the decimal. We have a decimal point and we have to move the decimal to the right when we multiply by 10, 100, and 1000. When we multiply the decimal by 10, we move the decimal point one place to the right. When we multiply the decimal by 100, we move the decimal point two places to the right. And when we multiply the decimal by 1000, we move the decimal point three places to the right. There are some 6 examples over here. I will work on each of them one by one. The first example is 23.5 multiplied by 10. Now when we multiply 23.5, the decimal point that we have moves one place to the right. The answer we get is 235. We can write the decimal point in a 0 to the right of it. But this 0 and the decimal point does not bring any changes to the number, or it does not add any value to the number. So we then take it off also. We can just write 235 as the answer. The second number is 12 and 216,000, or we can say 12.216 times 10. Now, when we multiply this number by 10, the decimal point moves one place to the right. So this decimal point moves between 2 and 1. The number that we get as the product is 122.16. We see that the decimal point moved one place to the right. The third example is 4.532. When we multiply this number by 10, again the decimal point moves one place to the right. The product that we get is 45.32, or we can say 45 and 32 hundredths. In the second column, we have some decimals which are multiplied by 100. I said that when we multiply decimals by 100, we move the decimal point two places to the right. So the decimal point, which is between 2 and 6, moves two places to the right when it is multiplied by 100. So when we multiply 2.651 by 100, the product that we get is 265.1. 265.1. The second example in the second column is 0.05 times 100. 0.05 times 100. Now, when we multiply this decimal with 100, the answer we get is 5. We have two zeros to the left of 5, and we can take them off because these two zeros which are to the left of 5 are not needed to be written in the result because the zeros to the left of a whole number does not bring any changes to the number. So the answer when we multiply 0.05 by 100 is 5, or we can say 5.0. The third example in this column is 3.672 times 100. Again, when we multiply this decimal by 100, the decimal point moves 2 places to the right. The number we get is 367 times 2. 367 times 2. In the third column, we have some decimals which are multiplied by 1,000. As I said in the beginning, when we multiply decimals by 1,000, the decimal point moves 3 places to the right. 3 places to the right. Let me write the same number over here, 2.64. When we multiply it by 1,000, this decimal point moves 3 places, 1, 2, and 3. Over here, we write a 0 to fill the place. To fill the place. The answer we get when we multiply 2.64 by 1,000 is 2,640. 2,640. The second example in this column is 3.75 times 1,000. The same case, when it's multiplied by 1,000, the decimal point moves 3 places to the right, and in this place we add a 0. So we get 3,750 as the answer of 3.75 times 1,000. The third example in this column is 63.723. 723. So when we multiply it by 1,000, the decimal point moves 3 places to the right. So the number which we get as a result is 63,723. This is all about multiplying decimals by 10, 100, and 1,000. I hope it makes sense for you and it helps you learn how you can multiply decimals by these powers of 10. If you still have any question, you can ask me in the comment section under this video, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the videos, and share the videos with your friends. Have a nice time and thank you so much.